lately I've been really noticing the difference between self-improvement and self-observation, or kind of self-love in a way. And I noticed this in a funny way. I was reading my Kindle, reading a book, and I noticed that they forgot the quotes here. This is a new book that's out, so I probably haven't finished polishing it quite as well. And so I'll submit a little error on the Kindle. Oh, you missed a quote here, or oh, this is an extra word. And it's just something that I regularly do when I'm reading. And it occurred to me that this wasn't necessary. So although I'm coming from a place of maybe this will something go in and they'll fix it and this will make things better or fix this little error, I realized that rather than being in a perpetual mode of improvement, of trying to correct the tiniest little things or make everything into perfect balance, that it can sort of distract from just enjoying the beauty of what's there, right? I'm reading this book to relax and enjoy the story and the flow. So why am I breaking that beautiful flow and coming into a very particular detailed space of this little comma is missing or that quote or whatever? Maybe I could just let it go. Maybe I could just let the little things go. You know, they say don't sweat the small things, and that they're all small things. And for me, I thought, oh, this is a really fun practice. So for the last few days, I've been doing that. If I'm reading and I see a little error, I don't correct it. If somebody's talking and I notice a little, I'm in Japan, so there's people who have a grammatical error. That's pretty common when speaking a foreign language. But instead of thinking I should point it out or help teach them a little better English, I just think I can let this go. I can focus on the beautiful message they're giving me rather than the fact that they're not perfect. Or same thing with myself. If I'm feeling something, rather than constantly needing to improve myself, I can just say, oh yeah, that's kind of fun. Look, I have a little place where something's a little funny, a little strange, and great. And I just move on from there. And so I liked it. I wanted to share it because I know that earlier on in my personal growth journey, I had this idea that I could improve myself to perfection. I don't know if it was a conscious idea, but it definitely was there, where I was just going after improving. I want to get better at this, get better at that. I want to, get rid of all the rough edges, and I want to dive in and clear out the pain. And I want to, just basically going full tilt into correction or healing mode. And over the years, what I found is that it's really not necessary. So it can be very fun. It's kind of like an adrenaline junkie style of personal growth. And if you don't know that about me, I've been an adrenaline junkie most of my life. But it's really not necessary. So our normal life brings us opportunities to observe ourselves, to make a correction if we want, to change how things happen next time maybe. And it doesn't have to be effort. And in fact, just observing, like I've really enjoyed the last couple days not making the corrections. And for things that I think that I need to correct, I've been just putting them in a note so that, next time I talk to that person or next time I hit that a particular task, I can read through these notes and see, here's the things I thought could be improved, instead of doing it right now. And what I noticed was, when I come back to the note, like I'm talking to the person, I read the note, these things aren't important. I don't need to communicate these. It was just me sort of being picky or noticing an unimportant detail. I don't need to fix this thing in the software that I'm playing with because it actually doesn't matter. Even though in the moment, 3 days ago, it felt like an important thing that I needed to dive in and work on. So it's this practice of kind of like letting things go or putting them somewhere that I can check again later if I really think it needs to be fixed, is really helping me to be more in the flow in the moment and just enjoying it without little interruptions all the time. So kind of fun. Like I said, I think this is probably the difference between self-improvement as a target or as a goal and just sort of self-realization, self-love, self-actualization, all these other words that are just about being myself naturally, with and without any perceived flaws or things, because we're all a work in progress, and that's totally okay. That's totally lovable.